Beautiful Aquarians, it's Kim Enchantress here from Sydney, Australia, here to do the Lionsgate Portal reading for you, and it is on the 8th of the 8th, 2023 in Leo season. So Aquarius, I've chosen the cards that are going to bring in the energies for you, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. The Lionsgate Portal activation is, so every year around the 8th of the 8th, there's a cosmic alignment, and it's called the Lion's Gateway. Now, this is a time of increased cosmic energy because it flows between the physical and spiritual realms. The veil will be thin, which means you're going to get a lot of downloads, spirit messages from ancestors, passed on loved ones, spirit guides or guardian angels around this time. Now, the Lionsgate officially opens on the 28th of July, and this is when the opportunities come through, bringing the new moon in magnetic Leo season. Now, the Lionsgate has strong ties to ancient Egypt and has done so for thousands of years. And the Egyptians observed and honoured this time of great energetic influx and activation. So this gateway, is marked by an alignment between the Earth and the star Sirius. Now, as the star Sirius rises in the sky, we have Orion's belt directly aligning with the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. And we see from our perspective on Earth, it appears as the brightest star in the sky. So it appears bigger as it comes closer to the Earth. Now, it's all about abundance and fertility, and it occurs in the sun sign of Leo, the lion. So Leo is associated with the heart center, and this is all about love, things you love dearly, people you love dearly, and it's all about the individualized expression of the divine. And the energy of Leo is also the perfect state ascension codes, because the energy of higher consciousness is going to be broadcast through the star Sirius and the great central sun. So this is why I've picked these cards to bring in the energies for you guys. So Aquarius, when the alignment happens, you'll feel this intense surge of light that's going to awaken your DNA, and it will activate the human energy fields, and it transmits high vibrational energy frequencies, and this is telling you that the code is awakening. So we're going to get ready to manifest some beautiful magic here, Aquarius. Now, I have chosen 3 spiritual cards, and the first one is the tree. The tree represents your state of health. Around this time, people that are karmic situations, it will unveil how strong your belief system is, what your philosophies of life is, and it's also your spiritual life as a whole. In Lenormand readings, it does represent tribes, so it could be Aboriginals, Druids, shamanism, Native American Indians, and it's also a spiritual path that has something to do with nature. Now, the card that's come out, well, I've got 2 cards actually. The first one is the moon, and then we've got the anchor. So this is about your emotional health that grounds you emotionally. You're feeling melancholy and having deeply rooted fears or needs at this time. Now, your sleeping patterns may be interrupted, and you may want to spend a night in nature. You may even want to focus on your health to help your sleeping cycle. So this is coming through very strong. Now, the second spiritual card is the key. Now, the key is about unlocking secrets and, being successful in life, opening the doors to your wishes and desires. And the key in terms of spirituality is described as a higher overall universe divine energy. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied here. So it's the divine intervening, And it is the part of spirituality that is broad and intangible. Now, the key also represents life lessons, spiritual breakthroughs, your life purpose here, Aquarius, and your connections to the spirit world, which is, as I said, is going to be, the veil is going to be very thin between heaven and earth. Now, also in Lenormand readings, it does point out important people in your life, and it can tell you whether they're a karmic connection or whether they're a soulmate connection. And soulmate connections, yes, it's romance, but it can also be family and friends as well. People that you shared a life with in a different life, so in a different incarnation. So, you've got to reincarnate with these people again, maybe in different roles. Whoever was your mother back then could be your sister or a friend this time around. Or maybe they haven't even entered your life in this life as yet, but they're going to feel very familiar to you. So it's something about them that you feel you know. Okay, it could be their looks, could be their eyes, it could be their smell, their touch, the way they walk, or their mannerisms, something that reminds you of somebody. Now we've got the water lily and the God card that's come out, which is the man in Lenormand. So, I feel like you're opening up to sensual experiences here. Some of you may even agree to have sex with someone, Aquarius. You may even drop barriers in regards to sex or your sensual pleasures in general. You may even become too open, though, with no barriers or limits. Now, this can become an addictive behaviour and result in getting hurt emotionally. Okay, this is with a man who is open-minded, and they're very unguarded and not respecting your boundaries either. So this is about feeling or relieving a man. Okay, this is what's coming through for you. Maybe this is all your sleepless nights. The third spiritual card is the Jed Pillar, which is the cross. And it's all about religion. Principles that go with religion. Having faith and believing in religion. It goes beyond your chosen spiritual path and it gets into the heart of your spiritual beliefs and religion. So, it could be places of worship, churches, mosques, gardens, somewhere in nature, or wherever you go to have that private moment where you want to pray and meditate or just to even think. Now, the two cards that come out for you guys is the mice and the crossroads. So this is about you having lack of principles and being negligent with duties or responsibilities, maybe neglecting your health. But this is about freedom versus responsibility. Okay, now we're going to have a look at what you're going to activate on the Lionsgate portal. So I feel like you're going to start to focus on emotions, or your emotions in general, and stabilizing those emotions. Feel you will focus on sleeping routines and habits. You will take a break in order to rest from a boring nightlife, so to speak. You will deal with your deepest needs and fears in a wise way, though. And I feel you'll find a way to have a peaceful night's sleep, which is undisturbed. You have a lot of feelings for a particular person, not necessarily romantic. It's about this man. And spending a night with this man and resting in the company of this person. And this may be emotional neglect. You have an emotional choice to make, and this is about deliberating on your emotions, or example, fear or need. So are you fearing something or are you needing something? Being in fear of making this decision too. So a lot of the sun signs have decisions to make. Now, I do have a message from Spirit, And there's a profound message that will reach you. So this is going to be on the Lionsgate portal where the veil is thin, and we've got high vibrational frequencies where you're going to get downloads. Now, there is another message from the universe has your back deck, and this is about the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So, as I said before, you're deliberating on your emotions about fear or need. So just work on your emotions and manifest on your emotions. So focus on grounding your emotions and, look at your responsibilities and your duties. Okay? So you're not having lack of principles here. But the key to prayer is to forget what you think you need. Okay? You need to pay attention to your emotions, is what I'm getting from this reading, guys. For the Lionsgate portal, I'm sending blessings your way. Love to you all. Bye for now.